Hello, good evening. You're watching Market Express and I am Himakshi Bahugna. Now let's get straight into the show. So viewers, benchmarks end higher after a weak close yesterday. The Nifty ends below 23,000 mark, whereas the Sensex ends below 76,000 level. Broader market rout deepens underperformed benchmarks. Sectoral action mixed on Dalal Street. Realty, banks, auto and financial services rally to end higher. On the other hand, pharma, media and the healthcare index end under pressure. Loris Lab falls amid persisting concerns on the US foreign aid halt. Broader markets recover some intraday losses but continue to trade lower. The mid-cap index declines 0.7%. The small-cap index falls over 1%. Anantraj and Apar Industries under pressure. Small and mid-caps continue downturn in 2025, while Nifty mid-cap 150 slumped over 15% this year so far and is just 1,580 points away from 52-week low. Now to talk specifically about the mid-caps that lost market cap today, Keynes Tech is the biggest laggard, losing 5,300 crore rupees, followed by Hitachi Energy with market cap loss of 3,700 crore rupees. Dixon Tech and Max Health follow with outflow of 3,600 crore rupees and 3,500 crore rupees. The biggest rout is in small caps. Anantraj is the biggest loser with loss of 4,000 crore rupees. ITI loses 1,500 crore rupees, followed by PG Electroplast, CDSL and Poly Medicure. Healthy gains for Cipla in their Q3 results. The company's consolidated net profit expands nearly 49% to 1,571 crore rupees, surpassing street estimates. The revenue rises to 7,073 crore rupees, rising 7.1% year-on-year. The consolidated margins were a beat as well at 28.1%. Hindustan Zinc stock under pressure despite a beat on all parameters, barring a slight miss on the profits. The revenue was driven by 21% growth in zinc and lead segment. Hinzinc's Q3 EBITDA is aided by 8% fall in power and fuel costs. Keynes Tech hit intraday low of 19% on the back of company's reported profit growth falling more than expected. The company revises its FY25 revenue guidance lower to 2,800 to 2,900 crore rupees. Remember, the company postponed 100 crore of industrial orders in Q3, the delay in industrial segment on slower ramp-up of new smart meter factory. Maharashtra Seamless ends flat after surging 5% intraday. The company reports flat revenue growth due to lower steel pipes and tube sales. Margins contract 600 basis points to 19.8% on flat sales, higher material cost and other expenses. Viewers, Bank of India jumps after the bank's net profit in Q3 jumps over 35% to 2,517 crore rupees. The bank reports a stable asset quality in Q3, but the deposit growth remains muted, rising 3% on a sequential basis. Imami stock rises after a good quarter, with revenue rising 5% and net profit rising 8% on a yearly basis. There has been 6% increase in the volume growth. Rural demand showed resilience while urban demand faced headwinds. Margin expansion witnessed due inventory being solder and lower finance cost. The stocks was up more than 4% in the trade today. Piramal Enterprises buzzing. The company posted its Q3 earnings and posted net profit of 38.6 crore rupees. This is against a loss of 2,378 crore incurred last year. The EBITDA is down 10.8% on a yearly basis. The company expects Piramal Enterprises and Piramal Capital merger by September 2025. Piramal Enterprises will also receive $140 million in FY26 as deferred payment on 2018 sale. KRN Heat reports higher revenue that increases by 69.8% and net profit grows by 75% on an annual basis. But margins contract at 370 basis points to 14.2% due to higher material cost, rise in employee expenditure and by 55% from the other expenses. CLSA upgrades Chola Investment and Finance to outperform with an upside potential of 23%. The brokerage reckons a valuation to reasonable. It expects home loans and loans against property to see a compound annual growth rate of 25%. It is not concerned over asset quality, seeing how factors like loan growth, ROE and consistent earnings peg the company at a better position than its peers. Morgan Stanley has come out with a note on India, saying it expects a correction as buying opportunity with an understanding that it is hard to time the bottom. The company sees growth slow down, unnerving the market, believes growth is returning soon. Morgan Stanley says that the government expenditure is accelerating and that the retail investors have exhibited resilience. UBS upgrades Siemens to buy with a target price of 8,000 rupees. Company's business mix is more diversified and resilient than peers, says UBS. Siemens can expect higher exports from capacity expansion and demerger. The brokerage firm believes that the markets are underappreciating company order and earning resilience, and that the recent derating is more linked to muted government capex. The Reserve Bank is planning liquidity boost ahead of its February policy. The central bank will allow open market operation purchase auctions of gilts worth 60,000 crore rupees. The OMO purchases will be in their tranches of 20,000 crore each and will be held on January 30th, February 13th and February 20th. Jefferies thinks RBI's plans to boost liquidity is a positive for banks and the NBFCs. The 1.1 trillion rupees package includes open market operations and 56 days variable rate repo plus $5 billion rupee swaps. They will watch out for any easing out on the liquidity coverage ratio in the MPC on February 7th. Morgan Stanley says that the Reserve Bank's liquidity boost will help bridge deficit and reduce tightness in the financial conditions at margin. Morgan Stanley expects the RBI to continue with liquidity enhancing measures, says the RBI will commence a shallow rate easing cycle from February policy. Income tax officials searched the offices of 361 Wealth and IIFL Finance in multi-crore tax evasion. IT searches are going on at multiple floors of buildings since morning. NDTV Profit speaks to the security personnel of the IIFL office. They confirm that no communication has been established with office staff since morning. Phones of the staff have been seized by the officials. Unknown individuals will not be allowed entry into the office premises for the next 2 days. The stock of the company is down more than 6% today post this news. Further details are awaited. Cred launches e-rupee wallet in partnership with RBI. Yes Bank will be the sponsor for this wallet. With this, Cred becomes the first fintech platform to implement CBDC, which is central bank digital currency. Cred's CBDC wallet supports transaction of up to 10,000 rupees per transfer. The daily transaction limit is 50,000 rupees. The users can keep up to 1 lakh rupees in their Cred CBDC wallet. Valuations are not that expensive in the Indian equities. That's the word coming in from Vivek Paul of BlackRock. He says that the Indian equities aren't immune to global risk-off moves and maintains a neutral stance on Indian equities in the short term. However, their long-term opportunities in the large caps are there given in the recent corrections. Oriental Rail Infra bags order from Indian Railways. The contract, which is worth 575 crore, is to be executed within 21 months. The company's order book stands at 1,854 crore rupees as on September 2024. Arvind Smart Spaces gains on order to develop a mega industrial park in Ahmedabad. This project is basically to spread over 440 acre, having a top line potential of 1,350 crore rupees. The project is signed under the joint development model. The company's cumulative business development top line is more than 3,850 crore rupees. Tata Power subsidiary is in pact with Maharashtra State Power Generation on back of a new contract. The contract is to supply 300 megawatt peak of solar modules to the entity and is worth 455 crore rupees. Azad Engineering shares fall despite a purchase order from Bharai Heavy Electrical. The order win is for rotating airfoils for supercritical turbines. The company is engaged in the manufacturing precision, forged and machine components for clean energy, aerospace defense, oil and gas standalone power supply, which is the SPS, as required by the OEMs with its manufacturing unit in Hyderabad. The DeepSeek versus OpenAI controversy shows no signs of abating. It is too early to say whether it is a direct challenger to OpenAI, is the word coming in from CP Gurnani, the CEO, the co-founder of Alon OS and former CEO of Tech Mahindra. He says that the shakeup is about the cost of AI and whether one could build it or not. Talking about India, he said that the country's AI journey has already taken a lead. Maharashtra has formed a 7-member committee to explore phasing out petrol and diesel vehicles in Mumbai due to worsening air quality. Led by retired IS officer Sudhir Kumar Srivastava, the committee will submit its report and recommendations within 3 months. Now on to a big political update, viewers. PM Modi is likely to visit US in the month of February. US President Donald Trump told about the potential meeting to reporters aboard Air Force One. Speaking on the much debated subject of immigration, he said India will do the right thing on immigrants. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Mohan Yadav pays floral tributes to Mahatma Gandhi statue in Japan. The statue is located at Gandhi Park in Edogawa City. The CM honored the ties between Japan and India. He also expressed hope for future collaborations. In a bid to ease travel for those going to Kumbh via flights, the government decides to intervene in the Prayagraj airfare surge issue. The government nudges airlines to rationalize Prayagraj airfare. The move comes amid multifold increase in the ticket price. The round-way ticket from major cities to Prayagraj is priced between 30,000 to 47,000 rupees. The Aviation Ministry, DGCA, will hold a meeting with the airlines. Currently, there are 132 flights operating with 80,000 monthly seats. Now, Delhi's water crisis escalates further. The capital's government announces water supply to be cut in several regions due to rising ammonia levels. Chief Minister Atishi said that the alleged polluted water has been released to the Yamuna River via Haryana's DDA drain for the last 10 days. She also said that 30% of the city will possibly face water shortage in the near future. 7 people died and 50 to 60 injured in scaffolding incident in Bagpat. This took place at an event to offer laddus of Jain society that saw footfall of 500 to 700 attendees. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has expressed anguish over this incident and asked officials to reach the spot and speed up relief work. The total number of GBS cases touches 111 in Maharashtra's Pune. The state health minister Prakash Ambedkar says that 17 patients diagnosed with the syndrome are on ventilators. He said that the Pune Municipal Corporation and the Maharashtra Health Department are working together to cap the increase in cases. Delhi court to hear ANI's copyright infringement suit against OpenAI, but the latter says that the Indian courts cannot hear the lawsuit. It alleges that submissions have been leaked to certain media houses. It moreover notes that the Californian courts have exclusive jurisdiction to certain media houses. Meanwhile, news agencies and publishing houses says that the case is highly important in the copyright realm. Now, everyone loves a sky full of stars, even the Prime Minister. At Utkarsh Odisha, Make in Odisha Conclave 2025, PM Modi says, you must have seen fabulous pictures of Coldplay concert organized in Mumbai and Ahmedabad. It shows that India has a massive scope for live concerts. Big artists from around the world are attracted towards India. I expect the state and the private sector to focus on the needed infrastructure and skills. As the AI battle scorches global markets and panic selling triggers a mayhem, big tech giants shred weight on the exchanges. Nvidia loses nearly $600 billion after China's DeepSeek jolts the space. Well, with that, it's a wrap on Market Express. Stay tuned to NDTV Profit for more news and updates.